Going live in three, two, one.
Good evening, everybody. It's 8 o'clock on Thursday, the 15th of February, and it is our English training call tonight. And welcome to my co-hosts and our team who are all ready and rearing to go. Edgar, how are you tonight?
I mute myself. Not sure if we're recording. I'm doing excellent, excellent, excellent. Excited about this training. Looking forward. Now we are. Start all over, Adele.
Good evening, everybody. It is the 15th of February, and it is our English training call. We are going to be unpacking the coal train. So I hope you're ready for an exciting evening. Welcome to my amazing co-hosts and presenters team. How's everyone doing, Edgar?
I'm doing great. Excellent, excellent. My steam train is ready to depart. So let's get this party going.
Let's get it going. Sylvia, Beverly, how are you ladies? And Elizabeth is here.
Doing well, thank you. Just heading out to go see my mother-in-law. I was gonna see grandma.
Fantastic, fantastic. I'm just quickly sending one more invite to the group, and let's see if we can get them to all come on to this call. We'll just send an audio.
That audio is great.
See. Yeah, I'm just going to send them the audio.
Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
Yeah, hi, good. Thank you. Hey, Bev. So nice to see you guys. So it's lovely to see familiar faces and some that I don't know. I love that.
Oh, people are arriving. That's great. We got people piling into the station, ready for the ride on the coal board. So I think we'll wait another 3 minutes. We'll start at 8:05 because we will honor everyone who is here on time. Tonight, we're going to really dive deep into the coal board, and we've actually got a small presentation prepared so that we can explain all about the coal board, and hopefully by tonight, we'll have a whole lot more passengers on the coal train heading towards platinum, because that's the end goal, right, Edgar?
Definitely. That's our goal. Let's get all those questions answered. So if you have any question regarding coal, pen and paper, get it ready. And who knows? Maybe somebody get to jump your train tonight and hop on board. So all aboard.
All aboard, toot toot. I'm just sending one more to the groups. We need to get everybody on this call. And I've still got 2 minutes. So grab your phones, invite people onto this ride, and let's get them going. Let's see where everybody is from. Elizabeth, do you want to read the chat and let us know where people are dialing in from? I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa. We've got quite a big train station right in the middle of town, and it's right underneath the beautiful Nelson Mandela Bridge, which is one of the wonderful scenic places in Johannesburg. Edgar, you've got one of the biggest train stations, don't you?
Yes, we have one of the biggest train stations. We go to all over. So how about a little departing sound? Is that okay?
Oh, wonderful. Play it for us.
See if you can hear it. How about that? Sound like music to my ear.
That's
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
That's awesome. There's something about that sound. It's so old school. It's so real, and it's something that makes you excited because that's something you hear when you go on a journey. I went on a train trip with a friend, and we slept on the train. It was such an adventure, and I love that sound, the click-clack, click-clack.
It
Yes,
sounds like an
we're on
ATM
the
machine
coal
to
train.
me.
Beg your pardon?
It sounds like an ATM machine to me.
Ah,
Ka-ching. It does
yeah,
indeed. Well, folks, it is 8:05. We are not
yeah,
going to wait longer. We are
5 past.
22 people, and we ask you to invite your friends because we know lots of people have had questions about the coal board, and that's what we're going to dive into tonight. And I'm going to just quickly share screen. We'll go through a short little presentation that we've prepared, and then we'll answer questions at the end. If you've got any questions during the presentation, I really don't mind if people want to interrupt. Just type a message, and then one of our amazing co-hosts, Edgar, Sylvia, Elizabeth, Beverly, will let us know and will stop me, and I can answer the questions. I think it's just more important that we actually answer everything that you want us to answer. So let's go with the slideshow. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Wonderful.
So I just wanted to read out loud, like where are we from? Just saying I'm from
Okay.
Madrid, where we also have a huge train station. And yeah, Madrid. And I see Sylvia is in Los Angeles and Bev is in Panama. And here we have people from Pleiades. Edgar, is Pleiades like the stars? Are you from the stars? Yeah, good, nice. Then we have somebody, Vivier family from KZN in South Africa. I don't know. I guess you know what that is, Adele.
That's KwaZulu-Natal. It's one of the provinces. It's on our east coast where the warm water is, because on the west
Ay, how
coast it's
nice.
very cold. So it's Indian
Nice.
Ocean side. Yeah.
So we have Maria from Abu Dhabi. Nice. Jean-Pierre in STC, Minnesota. STC. Edgar, maybe you know how to translate STC. And we have Maps from Pretoria. We have, a ver, Madrid, Catarina from Madrid as well. Nice. Qué bueno verte aquí. Así que good, nice having people from all over the world. I think this is such a beautiful opportunity to meet people from around the world, right?
Absolutely.
So
And we can
that's
go on a
it for
journey.
now.
Fantastic. Thanks, Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
So we're all waiting at a train station, or we're waiting to go into the theme park, because that's what Gift of Legacy is like. We're people from all around the world waiting to go on this journey to abundance. We all want to reach the end destination, which is the platinum boards. And tonight, we would like you to join us as you start your journey to abundance. All you need to do to join Gift of Legacy is to join the coal board. We call it the coal train, and it is only $25. It's bright, it's exciting, and it's got that beautiful sound that Edgar just played for us. That when you are on that train, you know you're going to a wonderful destination. But there's something else about that sound. It's powerful. I mean, yes, electric trains are great and they're fast, but there's nothing like the power of a steam train, of a coal-driven train. So our train is here to color your world. When you join the coal board for only $25, everybody gets one free ride without two invitees. Yes, everybody gets one free ride on the coal board without two invitees, because there's a one-time only special. Imagine if our theme park was putting out an advertisement. This is what it would say. It would say that there's a special on the rides. All you need is your gifts. All users may ride the coal and the bronze board one time only without invitees. That means whether you're joining as a new participant in Gift of Legacy, or if you've been around for a while on Gift of Legacy and you were here before the coal board launched, you can go and join the coal board. Even if you don't have your invitees, no questions asked, you can ride the coal board and the bronze board without invitees, but it's a one-time only special. You must have 2 invitees to join any other ride on coal or bronze. So when you join in a coal board, you don't have to have invitees. To go onto bronze, you don't have to have invitees. But in that time, you really should be inviting people to join this amazing train trip and to join into our theme park. When you've reached Legend on bronze and received your gifts, you will not be able to participate in any more of the rides. The theme park's going to close down for you until you get your 2 invitees. Now, this is something we haven't shown before. It's one of the new posters. In Gift of Legacy, now, there are 5 boards that you get to ride perpetually. And perpetual is something that not everybody understands. And if you understand it on the coal board, you'll understand it throughout Gift of Legacy. Perpetual is symbolized by the infinity sign. It means forever and ever ongoing. You know that infinity sign. It's got no beginning and it's got no end. And it just continues. It is the natural flow in life. If you think about it, the infinity symbol is in all aspects of life. If you think of the aquatics events at the Olympics or the equestrian events, if you think when you are walking and doodling, you often go in a figure of 8 formation. And even when you're running bath water and you're trying to mix up the water, you don't just splash it around. You will find your hand naturally goes in the flow of the infinity sign. And infinity means perpetual, and it's very much a part of Gift of Legacy. And now we have 5 boards that once you join them, you can ride them perpetually over and over and over until infinity. Now, there are some coal guidelines. There's a busy train station at our theme park. At the entrance, there are lots of people from across the world coming to enter. And I know there's words over the pictures, but you can see some of those faces. They look a bit bewildered, a bit confused, not sure where to go. I find train stations quite overwhelming because you're so worried that you're going to miss the train. An airport is a little bit more controlled, but a train station isn't. And we need to have guidelines for the coal boards. So let's start on the left-hand side with new participants, people who are joining Gift of Legacy for the first time. They will not have received any gifts, obviously. They're new people, and they don't have any invitees. When they join as an invitee, they will follow their inviter when they are joining as a new user on coal. And if there is no space on the inviters board, then they will follow somebody in their inviter's lineage. That means if Edgar is my inviter and there's no space on his board, but I've decided I want to join coal and there's no space there, then I will go and follow his inviter or his inviter's inviter. The algorithm, the code that drives Gift of Legacy system places us exactly where we need to be. And then also invitees who have a $0 balance will follow their inviter. So that is people who've been in Gift of Legacy for a while or for forever since we joined, and they have never completed a board as Legend, and they have not received all 8 gifts as Legend. You see, your gifts received in Gift of Legacy are only put onto your profile, are only added onto that status when you've completed a board and have all 8 gifts. So the minimum amount you can have received is $200 on the $25 board or $800 on the $100 board. So if you've got a $0 balance and you decide to join coal, you will follow lineage and you will be following your inviter. So it's new people and people with a $0 balance follow inviters. That's what we call lineage. Those people are going to stand in a queue. But those of us who've been around for a while, we know how the train station works. We know how the rides work and the schedules. We know what to do. And so any of us who have received gifts as a legend and completed a board, whether it's the coal board or the bronze board, doesn't matter how many invitees we have, but when we join coal, blending applies. Now, blending is actually a wonderful concept. Blending applies for all existing Gift of Legacy users that join coal with a balance of $200 or more. It means that you will land on one of the oldest coal boards and will fill those boards. You will not follow lineage. So I won't follow Edgar, and Sylvia won't follow me, and Beverly won't follow Sylvia, because we know the ropes. We're going to go to the oldest boards and help to close them down. And the reason that there are oldest coal boards is when coal was launched, there was only blending, and people were really excited about it. But some people came in and used the opportunity for not so good purposes. There were scammers, there were people who were putting bots onto the system. And the only way that our developers could preserve and secure the Gift of Legacy system was to implement lineages. So everybody followed lineages for a few days. And then once everything was put in place to secure the system, they decided that it would be great to have a mixture of blending and lineage, because some communities love lineage, others like blending. Now we've got the best of both worlds. So on coal boards, we have different guidelines. We have lineage for new people and for people with a $0 balance, and everybody else who's got more than $200 balance will go to the oldest coal boards, and we call that blending. I'm just going to ask at this point if there are any questions.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in. I wrote a question just for not to forget. So if somebody does come in and they are invited by somebody who is on the bronze board, yes, but they want to come in to the coal board, do they still follow lineage? I mean, even if his or her inviter are not in coal board, will they follow the person who's immediately on top of that person in the lineage?
Yes. So if Edgar invites me, but Edgar is not on his coal board for whatever reason, and you, Elizabeth, are his inviter, when I land on a coal board, I will land where you are on your coal board, because we are part of the same lineage. So if your direct inviter is not on the board, you will follow your inviter's inviter or somebody in their lineage. The Gift of Legacy system is set like that, that you will follow your lineage. It will definitely happen.
Thank you.
Okay, pleasure. Now, this board is very important to notice. Gift of Legacy is a worldwide gifting community. We have people from over 180 countries participating in Gift of Legacy. Blending allows us to meet these people, to get to know them. Without blending and Zoom calls, I would not get to know so many of the people that I have come to call my friends in Gift of Legacy. So we ask everybody, please embrace our community. The board you are on is where you are meant to be. Let's color our world one gift at a time. The coal board is a starter board. And if you are rejoining on a perpetual cycle, or you are joining because you're in Gift of Legacy already and you want to have your ride on the coal board, don't be put off. If there are people from other countries, it's a wonderful way to get to know the heart of Gift of Legacy, why people across the world are all engaged in this gifting activity. So please don't ask to be removed from the boards. Just stay on them, because very soon you're going to move off, and then from bronze, everybody follows lineage. Any questions at this point? Okay. Now, this one is really important. Lots of people say, well, I'm on silver board and I've invited somebody, or I'm on gold board and I've invited somebody. You are not inviting anybody from your board. You are inviting somebody from your profile. And so we've changed the wording then. When you share your profile invite link, your invitee chooses where they will start their journey to abundance. So when you share the link from your profile, your invitee will register. And then when they open their boards, once they've verified their email, they will decide which board they want to start on. They can start on either the coal or the bronze. There's benefits to both, and we'll go through them. But invitees are only activated on your invitee status once they have been confirmed on bronze. And I'm going to repeat it just now as well, but that's a very important thing to note. So please remember, you are inviting from your profile. You never invite from a board. You invite from your profile, whatever the name of your profile is. So if your profile is called Coal Abundance, your invite link is for Coal Abundance. It's not for the bronze board or the gold board. It's for your profile. Any questions there?
Adele, there's
Right,
one
now,
question. Yeah, there's
Sure.
one question from Claire. If I sign in through the Much Relief system that was mentioned on Tuesday, will it work exactly like the current system?
Yes, the Much Relief system is just, the Much Relief is just a profile called Much Relief. And when you share an invite link, you are sharing it from your username. And then when people join, they will decide if they want to join coal or bronze. It's exactly the same. It's just a profile within Gift of Legacy. The only thing that's different about the Much Relief profile is that people can use that link at any time. It never expires. And it is an invite link that is supporting the Love Heart movement. So it's just another profile. Okay.
Thank you.
So people often ask, where should they start their journey? And let's just think again about Gift of Legacy as this amazing theme park with lots of attractions and things happening. So we are a crowd of people from around the world. There are 30 of us now on the call. We're all from around the world. We are waiting to enter the amusement park. And as we enter the amusement park, the person at the ticket counter will say to us, would you like the $25 ticket or would you like the $100 ticket? The $25 ticket will allow you to start on the coal train, on the coal boards. Here you are going to follow lineage. You are going to follow your inviter or somebody in their lineage. And if you are coming into the amusement park for the second, third, fourth time, and you want to ride again, they will say, okay, blending applies, and then you are going to join the coal board, but you are going to go to one of the oldest boards. That's a $25 ticket. That's what the benefits of that are. Then they will also offer you the $100 ticket. The $100 ticket means you're going to bypass the train. You're going to go straight to the $100 board. And when you start inviting and you get your invitees to join you on the $100 board, they are immediately confirmed. And then you have got your 2 invitees on your invitee status, which means you can progress further on the boards and you can go back and ride the coal train later. So it gives you a bit of choice. If you don't have $100, the reason for the coal train being in the theme park is to make it affordable for everyone. In South Africa, $25 is about, I think it's 465 Rand at the moment, around about 470 Rand. That's a lot more affordable than $100, which is nearly 2,000 Rand. Because 470 Rand is what a family might spend on a Friday night buying takeouts, or what a couple might spend going out for a reasonable meal and a good wine. Okay, so if if you don't do that, you've got the money to join the $25 cold train. $100 takes a little bit more saving, but it gives you some idea and some choice where you would like to start in this beautiful theme park we call Gift of Legacy. Any questions at this point?
Awesome.
Yes.
You're doing great. Queen Bee has her hand raised. This is
Yes,
such a
Queenie.
beautiful poster. Queen Bee?
Thank you. Hi, Queen.
Adele, do you hear me?
Sanbunani, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm great, thanks, my friend. How can I help you?
Yes, I just want to know, okay, I did join Cold Board. I don't know if this question was been answered, but I want to put two names of myself because the people that I invite, they always keep promising they want to, but they don't want to pop up the money. So I rather do it like as Edgar said, you can open your profile. So I want to do that, then my call bot can move because
That's
I
a
think
great idea.
as
It's a great idea.
so what must I do? Do I invite
Okay.
myself in the board?
Queenie, you can, but I just want to remind you, if you
Yes.
are inviting yourself, you're starting two new profiles. Those two
Okay.
new profiles also need two people because every profile needs two people. So
Yes.
if Queen invites herself 2 times, then
Yes.
Queen's got to find 4 invites. So I think
Okay.
rather at the moment stick to finding 2 invitees. Those people
Yes.
are there. They are
Yeah.
there. There are people who need this opportunity. And I think
Yes.
when we start understanding how coal can benefit us more, then it's
Okay.
easier to explain to our friends. But if you
Okay.
invited yourself and started 2 profiles, first of all, you need 2 different emails for those
Yes.
profiles, 2 different
Yeah.
emails, and you need 4 invitees. Now, if you can't
Yes.
find 2 at the moment,
Yes.
finding 4 is going to be even harder. And we don't want people to feel disheartened or feel negative.
madam.
So I would say try
Keep
everything that you
keep
can to
trying.
find those 2 because they're there. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Oh,
Keep trying.
okay. It's just
Right.
why I am asking this
Right.
question. I don't want the board to start because I'm a builder in there. And then people they think this person is not
No, but you know
moving.
what, Queenie? That's what you do is you start talking to people on your board and you say, I am really speaking to people. I'm chatting to them. Have any of you got people who would like to join? Because
Okay.
we really don't have to worry about lineage and that on a cold board.
Yes.
Gifters can invite, guides
Okay.
can invite, legends can invite. The idea is to move the board and get everybody onto bronze. We want
Yes.
them on the Ferris wheels.
Oh yes. Yes.
Okay, so start to chat with people on your board. That's what
Thank
I
you
would
very
do.
much. Adele. Thank you. I
Okay,
love
mate.
you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.
Love you too. So this is just to reiterate that only when your 2 invitees join and are confirmed on the bronze board are they allocated to your invitee count. So when you go to the 3 hamburger lines or horizontal lines on the top of your profile in the left corner, you click on there, you will see that's where you create your invitation link. You press create, then you press copy, and then you go to your WhatsApp, Telegram, email, and you paste the message so people can join. And then you will see that once your invitees have been confirmed on bronze, your invitee status will go up to 2. And look at those 2 people. They are so excited to be on the Ferris wheel. I don't know if they're excited or terrified, but they're excited. And that's what we want. We want people who are excited about Gift of Legacy. Any questions at this point?
I have one, Adele.
Sure.
on our profiles, and if it shows minimum 2, but we can have as much as we want as far as invitees, does it matter? Is there like a ripple effect as the more we have as the invitees in our profile?
The more invitees you have benefits you in so many ways, because if you've got 10 people, can we just mute background noise, please? If we've got 10 people and as your invitees, and 8 of them are busy but not getting any action, and 2 are, then you've got 2 people pushing movement through the boards. So if you've only got 2 invitees and for whatever reason they're not inviting people, you know, you're limited to 2. But if you've got 10 invitees, 1 or 2 of them will be doing something. And if one of your invitees leaves, you are then sidelined. You are not allowed to progress further off any other board because you don't have your 2 invitees. So it's better to have more invitees, that if one does quit or leaves or whatever, that you don't go below the 2 invitee count. Definitely.
Thank you.
Right. Now I love giving people presents, and yesterday was Valentine's Day. So if you haven't yet claimed your gift, Gift of Legacy has got a gift waiting for you. It's right there on your profile, and it's sent with love and gratitude, and it's there just for you. For you, the people who were in Gift of Legacy before the Coal Board launched. So if you've been in Gift of Legacy since the beginning, and you were in Gift of Legacy before the 10th of October last year when the Coal Board launched, then this is a gift that is waiting for you, because all users in Gift of Legacy who are already on bronze, silver, gold, and platinum can join the Coal one time only for $25 without their 2 invitees. So if you are sidelined on the other boards, go and join your Coal board, because you don't need invitees. You then get through the Coal board, you will receive your $200. It's really going to restore your faith in Gift of Legacy. It's going to put money in your pocket. It's going to give you that feeling, that excitement of receiving a gift. I received some very surprise Valentine's Day gifts yesterday from my parents and from children that I see for therapy and at the schools where I work. And they weren't huge, big gifts. They were small, but they meant so much to me. They put a smile on my face. They made me warm and fuzzy inside. And we want everybody to feel that, the joy of receiving a gift. So if you are watching this and you've lost a little bit of the excitement about gifting, go and join your Coal board. Get through your Coal board. You will then have received money. And then when you say to us on support, but people saying to us, show me the money. It always says, show me the money. Now you can show them the money. You've received $200, and then your people will be joining your Coal board. And if you've already been on Coal and you're still trying to invite people, go on the perpetual cycle of Coal, and you tell them, you know what? Last month I received $200. This month I haven't, but it looks like early next month I'm going to receive $200. $200, if they're not listening, might not sound like a lot of money, but then you convert it into your currency. 470 Rand for me is a lot of money, a lot of money. I can do a lot with 470 Rand. And so there's a gift for you. Because you are already on your bronze board, you're going to receive $200 when you are a legend. You only have to keep $25 aside to ride the perpetual cycle on Coal, which means you're keeping $175. So for $25, you're getting to keep $175. If you can put $25, 470 Rand, into a bank account, how long is it going to take you to get back $175? You're not going to get that money back, are you? Because the interest every month is going to eat it away. This is a sure thing. It might take 6 months. It might take a month. It could take 2 weeks. Some people do it in a day. It might take 6 months. It might take a year. but it's a sure thing you're going to get that $175. It's not guaranteed. I said it's a sure thing because it depends on you and you following the guidelines. But there's a gift waiting for you. We're reaching out to you and we're saying, those of you who are in the GL community and you're not on coal, join the coal boards. And we'll explain now why. But that sound you heard earlier, that power of the steam engine, there's a reason we want everybody on the coal train, because the coal train is what's driving everything in Gift of Legacy. Any questions at this point?
Yes, Adele, there's a question from Maria, and her question is, when we invite people, I know it shows on our board, I mean, it shows on our system that we've invited how many people, but does it show the names of the persons that we've invited?
No.
Or is there anywhere to see the list of whom we've invited?
No, you know what? That would require development in the system. It's a nice to have. It's not essential. And any of these kinds of changes take a lot of money. And so, yes, people have requested it right from the beginning, but it's not possible. You can see who your inviter is when you click on your personal info box on your board. When you click on your name, your personal info box comes up and everybody can see it as well. Your name, your username, your email, your phone number, then it will have your inviter's username and your inviter's email. And if you can't get hold of somebody, that's the good way to get hold of them. Contact their inviter. Send an email to both of them. You will get hold of them. But in terms of seeing your lineage, your team, no, you can't see that. And it's really important if you have a question to go and check who somebody's inviter is on their personal info box, or ask them to send you a screenshot of their personal info box, because sometimes what happens is teams share links, or somebody's managing a team and they sign people up under other people and they don't sign them up under the people they should be signing them up under. So you think somebody's your invitee, but they really aren't. So the only way to really check is to get a photo of the info box. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Edgar's question was answered. Like, can someone in coal invite someone to enter in bronze?
Yes. So if somebody invites, you see, not inviting from coal, you are inviting from your profile. Remember, you're not inviting from a board. You are inviting from Edgar Manzueta profile. So when you share your link, your invitee gets the choice of where they want to start. It's their choice. Everybody gets to choose where they get to start. They use your link. So you're lucky if you're on coal, they join in bronze. They're jumping ahead of you, but then you've already got an invitee on your status. Interesting. Now, this is a new one. Made it today, was inspired. Matika, you've got a question?
Oh, yes, thank you. I am going to try to speak in English, but my English is not good, okay? So Ellie or Edgar gonna help me if I can make the right question, okay? Thank you, Edgar. Okay.
Thank you.
I always have a question, a doubt. I don't know what to do or what is better to do when you have a board where the guide or the builder or the legend, they want to quit. They want to get off the board. What is the best way to go? Changing that personal information for another person who is the right person to take that position, or is better to make the tetric movement? Do you understand?
Yes, I do understand. So Matika, what you're asking is that if somebody on a board, whether it's the Legend Guide or Builders, if they decide they no longer want to participate in Gift of Legacy, should you
Yes.
try and hand over that position to somebody in your team, or should you allow them to quit? Is that correct?
I think it's better for the movement to bring a new person, not someone
Yes.
from the team.
Yes, if you are able to, within your team and lineage or talking to the people on the board, if you are able to get somebody to take over the position, you can do that. The person who would like to hand over their position just needs to email support at giftoflegacyglobal.com. They need to email, all right? The person who wants to leave needs to email support, and they can CC or copy the person who wants to take it over. So if Edgar wants to leave, and he doesn't want to do this anymore, he will email support and say, I, Edgar, don't want to participate anymore, but I would like Adele to take over my profile. And then when he sends the email to support, he copies me. So at the top of the email, he will CC Adele, then support know they're talking to both of us, that we're both in agreement, and they will guide us through that process. So that is how you will do that one. If you can't make that arrangement, people are able to quit Gift of Legacy. And we did that on the training last week. I don't know if you watched the training from last week, but when people quit, they press a purple button on their profile, on their personal info box, and they quit Gift of Legacy. If that profile is not reactivated by themselves or the legend within 7 days, the entire profile, all the boards is wiped off of the system. And then there will be an empty space. But then what happens is something called trickle up. Now, we're not going to go into detail about trickle up tonight. That's for another training. But there is a way that people can move up in the system. But the best way to move people on the boards is to share invite links. If everybody invited 2 by 2 by 2 or more, that's my new favorite saying, 2 by 2 by 2 or more, then the boards would move. But we cannot stop people from leaving. It is a community, and sometimes people come and go from communities. They might leave and come back later. This is not a business. There's no contract. So people are able to come and go, and we need to honor that.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to talk to Ellie or Edgar later to see if I understood, because I'm not sure of everything, okay? Thank you.
Thank you. This is going to be on YouTube, so you can always look at the translation, but your English is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So Edgar inspired me to make this poster. He had a similar poster that he's been using on his presentations. And unfortunately, I can't animate it, and it's a lot of information. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Gift of Legacy in one poster right there. That's what we are aiming to do. So bear with me. Let's look at the train. Don't look at anything underneath the train track. Let's look where the word Gift of Legacy is. Underneath that is the little coal train. And when Gift of Legacy started, we didn't have a $25 board. We had $100 bronze, $400 silver, the $1,600 gold, and the $5,000 platinum board. But there was always reference to coal and how we need to have a train that pulls all of the Ferris wheels, that pulls all the carriages. And we use the term, you need to stoke the coals. You need to add people. And it meant you need to add people to your $100 board. You need to keep inviting people. Don't limit yourself to 2 invitees. We're a community, and when you really start receiving the big money, you can't keep quiet about it. I talk to somebody every day about Gift of Legacy. One of our previous presenters used to say, have 2 coins in your pocket in the morning and start in one pocket. And that reminds you to speak to 2 people. And when you've spoken to somebody, move the coin to the other pocket. And at the end of the day, the 2 coins should be in your other pocket. And it's not always possible, but try every day to speak to 1 new person about Gift of Legacy. There are many different ways to do it. But the only way to move all the boards is to stoke the coal, to stoke the fire, to get the power to move the Ferris wheels. And so when the custodians decided to start a more affordable board, it was a natural decision to talk about this coal board that had always been spoken about from the beginning, but was never there. Because that is where the power of Gift of Legacy is, the coal. We're not an electric train. It's not about speed. This is about power. And by building 1 by 1, 2 by 2 or more, putting coals on the fire. And when we talk about coal, if you take coal out of a fire, what happens? It gets cold. And it doesn't work. It doesn't give off warmth or energy. But if we all connected and engaged and we learn more about Gift of Legacy, we're a bright, fiery ember. We're burning coal. And then people will be attracted to us. Candace always says your vibe attracts your tribe. And if you're a very old piece of coal that's gone gray and isn't doing anything, no one's going to be excited. But if you're full of fire in your heart about Gift of Legacy, then you're on that coal train. And we want everybody on the coal train. Because when you start receiving $200 on a regular basis, then you get that energy and enthusiasm. You can show people the money and they will join. So look at the train. There we've got our coal train. We've got 4 carriages, and the carriages have got Ferris wheels on them. And those Ferris wheels represent the perpetual cycle that you can ride on every single board. And even now, the coal train, it goes round and round the theme park. It doesn't stop. So it's got its own perpetual cycle like that, where the Ferris wheels go like this. So we've got a red block there. The 2 starter boards, when you share the link from your profile, allows your invitee to choose where they're going to start, on the $25 coal or on the $100 bronze. Now, let's look in your first round. So your first round, we call the initial round. When you first join Gift of Legacy, let's say you start on the $25 board. When you get to Legend, after your first round, you are going to receive 8 gifts. That's why there's a little blue gift. But you only get to keep some of the money. That's why there's a bag of money. And then you need to take some money to join the next board, the next carriage, and to go on a perpetual cycle of the board you've just finished. Because it's all about riding these boards over and over and over. So on coal, on your first round, there in the blue, the first blue line, you're going to receive $200. And you get to keep $75. That's because you've used $25 on the perpetual cycle of coal and $100 to join your bronze board. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this in detail because it is on presentations. But just look at these figures. On coal, you're going to receive 200 and keep 75. On bronze, you're going to receive 800 and keep 300. On silver, you're going to receive 3,200. We're talking dollars, all of these, okay? You're going to receive 3,200 and you get to keep 1,200. On gold, you're going to receive $12,800 and you get to keep $6,200. And in platinum, there's bright sparkles and everything going on there because that's where we want to get. You will receive $40,000 and you get to keep $35,000. Why do you get to keep so much on your first round? Because there's no carriages after that. All you've got to do is hold back $5,000 to ride platinum again. $35,000. South African rands, it's 660,000 rand. It's more than R500,000. Then you've joined the perpetual cycle on coal when you joined bronze. When you join silver, you join the perpetual cycle of bronze. When you join gold, you join the perpetual cycle on silver. When you join platinum, you join the perpetual cycle on gold. And when you finish platinum, you join the perpetual cycle. Now you are on the perpetual cycle of every board. You're not on a perpetual board. You're on the same board because you on your profile, you only see 5 boards. But once you are legend on one board and you've received the gifts, you move to the next board and you join that board again. You peak and join that board again. Can you imagine now being on all 5 boards at the same time and inviting people from your profile to join you? Some might join at $25, some might join at $100. Your team is growing, they're stoking the coals, they're excited, they're full of fire. They see that this is life-changing money. They see the money, they see the dreams, they see the hope. Then you're on your 5 perpetual cycles. Look at what you're going to receive. On coal, you will receive $200, but you get to keep $175. Remember, I explained that with that Valentine's gift to people. But when you're on your perpetual cycle of coal, you will receive $200 and keep $175. Why? Because you're already on bronze. You don't need to gift forward. You only hold back $25 to join coal again. Now, on bronze, you receive $800. You keep $700, not $300. This time you keep $700 because you're already on silver. On silver, you're going to receive $3,200 and you keep $2,800. That's a lot more than the $1,200 you kept on your first round. And then you get to gold. And this is where you get fire and where you get passion and energy about Gift of Legacy. Because on your perpetual cycle of gold, you receive $12,800 and you get to keep $11,200. Will that squash your debt? Will that buy a car, buy you a home, put your child through university, allow you to think of starting a family, go on retirement, go on a cruise, help a charity that you've really wanted to help? Yes? Well, then look forward to the platinum board, because the platinum board is the same as the initial round. You receive $40,000 and you get to keep $35,000. But now you're on all 5 boards at the same time. You can be receiving on your perpetual coal and your perpetual platinum at the same time. Next week could be perpetual bronze or perpetual gold. And even if you don't receive for a month or 2, one perpetual cycle on gold is going to set you up for quite a long time. And this is an activity simply by sharing gifts across the world, heart to heart, peer to peer, no central bank account, no middleman, no one ever get your banking details other than the person you are sharing a gift with. Sending a gift, like Elizabeth says, sending a gift is legal. How can it be illegal? You are sending a gift to somebody and you will have a turn to be a gifter. Then you become a builder on the board. Then you become a guide. Then you become a legend. When you are a legend, these are the figures. These are the gifts you're going to receive. But then when you finish a board, you join the perpetual cycle again. You become a gifter. That's a circular economy. You have a turn to be a gifter and you have a turn to be a receiver or a legend. You're a gifter and then you receive as the legend. Circular economies. Circular economies have been around the world for decades. in Western culture since the 1960s. This is Ubuntu. This is how people uplift each other. So come on, everybody, all aboard. Let's join the Cole board today.
I have a question, Adele. What if somebody is on the Cole board but is waiting for everybody else to become legend before they actually get on board with bronze? Is it suitable? Because a lot of times they want to wait for the people they've invited so that they can join the boards. I've been seeing that. I know.
Why wait? Why wait? We've got posters about this. Why wait? If you are on a race, if you're on a journey, if you are chasing your dreams, why wait? Go ahead, be the change maker, be the trailblazer, be the one that sets the example. Then you can say to your team, I'm on silver. I'm receiving on silver, come and join me. That inspires them to invite more people. They are still linked to your profile. They will find you. But if you watch marathons and people who start off running in a bus together, the forerunners go ahead. At the end of the race, the teams get back together and celebrate. We need to stop this thing about we have to be with our teams all the time. Because if we are moving forward and we are on other boards, people are moving. I always say your board is your team at this moment in time. We are a worldwide community. Let's embrace that and let's work with the people on our boards. Your team is connected to you. They're coming. But if you don't lead by example, they're going to stay there. And guess what? You're going to be stuck there too. The boards are never stuck. It's the people who are stuck. So go ahead, move, join your boards. Don't wait to pick and join with your friends. If you've completed a board, pick and join immediately. Contact the legend and gift them. I've heard of teams that strategize and wait to join the right board. I don't. I complete a board, I receive as legend. The first thing I do is pick, join. Who's the legend? Hi, I'm Adele. I want to gift you. I've got little pictures. I send them. My favorite one is a colorful little heart and it says, let me color your world. I get so excited to send that to someone. Edgar wakes people up in the middle of the night to tell them he wants to gift them. We don't wait for our teams. We join boards. Why is Edgar on platinum? Why am I on gold? And why are people who are doing this sitting on coal? Join the coal boards. That's what we need.
Thank you, Adele.
Other question? Pleasure. Any other questions, comments?
Adele, that was a wonderful presentation you just did. I'm getting comments on my WhatsApp and the other group. They love the last image of the perpetual with the little choo-choo
With
train.
the money. With the money.
And then you had the Ferris wheel on top of the train. I just noticed that. So the train is basically carrying the Ferris wheel on them. Look at that, that's beautiful.
Yep.
ABOAR. All right.
I'm just trying to get to that now. Don't know why it's not allowing me. There we go. That one.
Right, and you see the so you had the cargo with the with the Ferris wheel on top of it.
Yep.
So that's genius.
The only way to move the Ferris wheels is to get the coal board going. That little train has got a lot of carriages to pull. He's bearing under the weight, look there, but he's so cute. Let's keep the coal going. Let's get the fire back into people. Let's get everybody onto coal. People who haven't joined coal, they're the ones that are slowing down the movement of the boards. because coal is the fire that gets Gift of Legacy going. I love this slide. Edgar, you inspired me to do this. I hope
I
I've
love
done you
coal.
well.
I live by coal. It is one of my favorite boa. I love being in coal. I check my coal boa. I have been blessed. My main profile, I had cycled 3 times already in coal boa.
Yep.
That's $600 out of $25. So come on, jump in, right?
Yep.
And
I think I'm on
every
my
week,
4th round. I think I'm on my 4th round on my
right,
my one
I'm catching
profile.
up.
Yeah.
I gotta put more coal then. I'm catching up. I gotta put more
No,
coal.
I need to get to
Yeah.
platinum.
I
I love
I
your
also
brain.
wanted to say I also wanted to say I share that image also with my team because I think it's so beautiful. I say, so this really summarizes what it's all about, the way it works, and it's so amazing. And I also wanted to emphasize the importance of what you said just at the end about not worrying about who's following who, because I think we, and I heard you saying this, I think it was you or somebody saying when I joined in September that this is like when you go to a park, not everybody wants to go to the same amusement. I mean, you want to go to a different thing, and we'll meet. Okay, so at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, we're meeting in the entrance to go back
Yes,
home and share what we've learned and share what we did during the day. So I think it's
exactly.
so beautiful that we don't. I always stress this with my people. Is like, please don't stress about who's with whom in which board because it's no use. Just invite people and tell them to join this trip because it's so beautiful. So thank you for emphasizing that. I think it's really, really important.
It's one of the things I'm so passionate about. When I first started making the graphics for Gift of Legacy, I mean, I think we launched in January and it was about the February. We already had people saying this. I mean, things that are happening now, we've been through this cycle 2, 3, 4 times already. And I made a poster and it upset a lot of people, so I had to take it down. But I still love it. And now I think the custodians and I all love it. It's a big Ferris wheel in the theme park, and it says, forget your teams and follow your dreams. And it's so important. Forget your teams and follow your dreams. Because in this theme park, your dream might be on the log ride. Someone else might want to go on the loopy loop. Others want to go on the slow boat. Others just want to get candy floss like me. But we'll get together at the end of the day, or we'll get together when we all go on the same ride. But forget your teams and follow your dreams. And keep joining the coal board. You're going to go to the oldest boards and you're not going to know people. That's fine. It's wonderful. Use Google Translate. I do. And you know what? You don't even have to use Google Translate. You send a picture as a gifter. I put a little sticker. You know me, I like pictures. I put a little sticker and arrows, and I send little people dancing up and down. And I just say, please send me your USDT TRC20 wallet. And they reply in whatever language, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever. And I gift them. And then we send a whole lot of pictures and hearts and everyone's happy. And sometimes we actually use Google Translate. We all know why we're here. But that's so exciting to send someone a message and like, hey, I'm going to send you some money. I love it.
I believe understanding is crucial, and that's the key. People, and especially coal, they need to understand that regardless you're by yourself, with a team, whoever, you will move, but you need to be in it. Like I said, I'm blessed. Last week, a team from France, she contacted me and she said, Edgar, the 8 of us, we joining Coal Boa, you're the legend. How will you want to send the gift? And we made an arrangement, and all of them came in. I told them, just do it like, it took about 3 days because we didn't want to do it all at once, but it was beautiful. And they're not on part of my lineage. I'm not part of their lineage. We're blending, we're family. And I got invited to
Yeah,
Paris, and I invited them to New
That's-
York.
That's why
That's
we signed up
beautiful.
on this project. It's to meet
Yes.
people, to help everybody,
Exactly.
be human kindness. Yeah.
Absolutely. I had the same experience. I had a team in South Africa reach out to me. They were also inviting, they got excited about coal. They'd heard some of the trainings and presentations. And it was so weird because the guy who was in charge, well, not in charge, but the one who was the leader of the team had contacted me as support. And we'd had private conversations about how to help his team. And I gave him all these suggestions. And 3 days later, he messaged me and he goes, "You won't believe it, Adele. We've joined Coal and we've landed on your board." I mean,
Wow.
what were the odds? What were the odds? Also, 8 Gifters was actually my son's board, but I manage it. And it was so wonderful because they're in South Africa. They said, "How would you like to receive gifts?" I said, "Look, it's my son's board. He's at university. He's a student." They all said, "Not a problem. We'll EFT straight into his bank account." Suddenly, my child's receiving 470 Rand, 470 Rand. That's a lot of money for a student.
Yeah, definitely. So understanding coal, it is so important. We're only talking about what,
Yes.
470 Rand, and you can do it over and over and over and over again. You know, $25, you join in and you go back, you pick up 200, you go back 200, 25, 200. I'm always promoting coal. Coal has been a blessing. And like you said, there's no excuse why not everybody is on coal. There's no excuse why people saying the boards are slow. There's no excuse at all. I mean, coal is what we've been waiting for. We finally have it. So let's jump in.
Absolutely.
Come on.
And we should be on the perpetual cycle of every board that you've completed. The goal of Gift of Legacy is to be on those 5 perpetual cycles. That big Ferris wheel with that infinity sign, let that sink in your head. Because if you finished coal and you join bronze and you don't go back to coal, you're not stoking the fire. You're not helping that little train pull those carriages. You know, there's going to be uphills and he needs that energy. I don't know why train's always a he, but it's a he, and he needs that energy. But everybody must be on the perpetual cycle and just finish your board, peak and join. Don't wait. Your team will catch up with you. Your dream won't wait. Any other questions? Jose, do you have any comments?
Hello, good afternoon. I have no no comments at the moment. I just listening to you. I love your clarity. I love your energy, Adele, and that of our colleague Edgar as well. But I have no comments on this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. I just see Jose sitting there smiling and nodding his head. That's why I asked you. Anybody else with comments?
There's no more comments. Everybody liked all the posters. Everybody's happy with all the clarity, everything. Loved your presentation, Adele. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
So
for answering all of our
what I'm going to do is I will share the PDF of this presentation on the English group so that you can then share it with your teams poster by poster and explain. For the worldwide community, for the people that translate to our languages, I will share every slide as we always do, and I will send you our normal procedure so that you can make the same presentation in your language and take it from there. Because I really think if we can all push this message of how important coal is, we are going to just create incredible movement. And I want the custodians or a week or two to contact me on support and say, what the heck is happening? And I'm just going to giggle, because if we push, choo-choo, Edgar, I love it. If we push that energy, we're going to get there. Can you play that voice, that sound clip again, Edgar? That sound, people, let it get into your heart. You've got to be breathing this. love it.
Edgar, I don't get to hear it. Can you send it in the group, please? I would
Yes.
love to have it in the group because I
Okay,
think it's
so
so
you don't have
cool.
this
I
cash
don't
ATM?
hear it, but I think it's my computer. Yeah.
It's an
I will
ATM.
send
One
it.
more time. Listen carefully. It sounds like an ATM. Cash coming out.
But
I have
can't.
a question.
Yeah.
I have
I
a
will
question,
send it.
please.
Doesn't come out.
Hello?
I heard
Hi.
it. I heard platinum, baby.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah,
Yes,
I
Grace, go
have,
ahead. What's the question?
thank you. Yeah, thank you for encouraging us, but I struggle with something that I would like for you to maybe help me or help us, like a phrase that we could use to encourage people who, yes, they are in need, but because of their past experiences, or maybe some of us who have still not yet received or were not gifted, like what kind of a phrase would you suggest for us to use just to encourage other people? Thank you.
Go for it, Edgar.
Well, that's a training coming up very soon. So I suggest take a number because we've been putting together training. We have a list of training coming up. And tonight was specifically about call. Meanwhile, are you on call? That's the question we should be asking here. Hello?
B, are you on call?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Okay.
Is your whole team on call?
Is who?
Is everybody around you that in call?
No, the whole body is not full yet, if that's what you are referring to. And
Right.
everybody
Okay.
who's there, I have no knowledge of them. I have not heard
So-
from anyone.
So B, I did mention it in the presentation, so I am going to repeat
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Can I ask which country are you dialing in from?
From the United States.
United States. Okay. What can you buy for $25?
You can
Breakfast.
buy maybe a set of
A
flowers.
Starbucks?
Flowers from someone. I'm not a
It's-
Starbucks person. Maybe two breakfast.
Okay, a breakfast,
Two for two.
to breakfast. Okay. People always relate to their tummies, especially if they're in a place of need.
Mhm.
Okay. If you're in a place of need, you're hungry,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Generally. And so everybody, whether you are in a place of need or you are wealthy, food is
Mhm.
something you understand. So if you say to them, right, to join this opportunity, and this is an opportunity that is unlike anything else. This is
Mhm.
not selling or buying. This is a gifting activity where we focus on helping other people to thrive and not just survive. Are you surviving? Yes. Okay. What can you do to get $25 together? Can you give up one breakfast once a week? Or can
Okay.
you give up a taxi ride and walk to work? Or what can you give up to get $25 together to join? And as soon as you're ready with that $25, I will help you to join the Cole board. Because
Okay.
once you've joined, you never have to take money out of your wallet. And you relate that to food, how much a meal
Okay.
cost. Give that up. Give up a chocolate. Oh gosh, tell me to give up chocolate is not
Netflix.
easy, but
Give up
give up a
Netflix.
chocolate.
Netflix.
No way.
Give up Netflix. Give up
Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix not making you rich.
Someone
What
may
are
say
you?
no.
What are you say to people? What are they prepared to give up to get to
Okay.
Cole? And in
Okay.
South Africa, we really do deal with people who are in a place of desperate need. So if we
Mm.
are a gifting community working together, then say to them, okay, you can't get $25 together, but can you find 3 other friends so that 4 of you can each put in $7.50?
Okay.
If everybody, if you and 3 friends put in $7.50, you can start one profile. And then when you receive the money, you will join the other 3 people, you'll get your $200. You now then won't keep $175, you'll keep $100 because you're going to, all 4 of you are going to now join Cole. You on your perpetual and your friends on their initial. And then you've got $100 to decide what to do, go and have breakfast and plan. But that's what you can do to people. You can give them a solution. You see, for every problem, there's a solution. But people put excuses in the place of their dreams. And I'm not about that anymore. I'm chasing my dreams. Edgar.
Thank you.
Like I said before,
Pleasure.
give up Netflix. I don't know, unless you own stock on Netflix, unless you're a TV producer in Hollywood, unless you're an investor, give up Netflix. You get YouTube for free, the same thing that you're getting on Netflix. You just gotta wait a little bit more. Give up Amazon Prime. What's a rush? You could wait a day for a delivery, right?
Yeah.
Come on, $25 and you need, oh, I need my delivery tomorrow. Well, 5 years ago, we didn't have Amazon. We waited a month for delivery. Now we can wait 2 days.
A day.
And Amazon will give you 1 day for free if you choose that day of the week anyway. So why paying when you get that day for free? And you have to be a Prime member. So it's a lot of membership that we're member. People pay membership for the gym. They don't even go to the gym. You know, take the money and put it on GL. You know, and then buy your own gym.
Yep.
I love that.
At least in GL, we get the money back.
Great ideas there. Okay, folks, it is 9:20. We don't like to keep you too long. I'm going to give you 1 minute to either raise your hand, type a message in the chat. Otherwise, we are going to say good night. Any pressing questions? We don't want to leave people with floating questions. Nope. Well then, folks, remember that last side. All aboard. Let's join the coal train. Let's join the coal boards. Let's be the trailblazers. Let's be the change makers. Let's be the example. Hello, who's talking?
Oscar.
Hello.
Hello, Oscar. You're our last question for tonight.
Hi. Hello to
Hi.
everyone. Hi.
Hello.
Well, I do not have a question right now because everything was explained pretty well. Just my excuses because I have my camera off. I was in classes before and just finished. So I can say hello to everyone and thank you for this opportunity. And I would like to get a hand of the PDF or information you presented because it's beautiful. I heard that you're going to be sharing it in the groups. So I would like to have it because
Telegram group. The English Telegram group is where everything gets shared.
Okay, perfect. Because I can exchange it and have it with my people here in both English and Spanish. So thank you, Adele.
It's a pleasure. Are you on the Spanish Telegram group?
Yeah, I can use it in both languages, English and Spanish.
Okay. Yes, but what I'm saying is, are you on the Spanish GL Telegram group?
Not yet.
Yes, I am. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Please.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you don't need to change anything because I will share the PowerPoint with our team of translators. They will translate and they will put it on the Spanish, Russian, Portuguese, German, every group in a translated.
That's wonderful.
You don't have to do any of it. We do it all for you. You just get the people on call for us, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Now, it's Oscar
And
on
I
call.
would like
There's
to
a
join the
question.
English Telegram group as well.
I beg your
I'm not
pardon?
there. I'm not there. I'm not at the English Telegram group.
Okay, so you just open your profile. You go to
Okay.
the top right corner to menu. Then you click on Academy. And then there is the link there for the Telegram channel and the Telegram chat. I suggest you come on the
Yeah,
chat and then you can engage with
I
us.
saw it before. I saw it before. Yes. Now that
That's
you
where you
mention it,
find us.
I remember I saw it before. I'm gonna join you guys right now.
Fantastic.
Okay,
Fantastic.
okay.
It's lovely to meet you.
So I have
And
a
I love
question
your
for
voice.
Oscar.
My
Is
pleasure, my
Oscar
pleasure.
Paul? That's the question that we gotta ask.
Oscar,
What
are you on
question?
call?
Yes, I am. I am.
Fantastic.
But-
Fantastic.
I am.
I want to hear it. Choo choo.
That's it. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay,
You guys
so
are having
let's
so
do
much
this.
fun.
Let's open the mics. Let's open the mics. And only be honest. You can only do this if you are on the call board. Edgar's going to count us down from 5. And if you are on the call board, you're going to give us a loud. But if you're not, we're going to spotlight you and we're going to be on your case.
So open the mic. Open the mic,
Open the
everybody.
mic. Okay, Edgar.
Abran los micrófonos. Open the mic.
Okay, Edgar.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
Ready? 5, 4, 3,
3,
2, 1.
One.
Choo-choo.
Viajeros al tren.
Yay,
I
genial.
love this whole train, folks.
Like a cash machine.
I love this training tonight. I love your energy. I love your enthusiasm. We are 27 people. We can color the world. We can go out there and we can create momentum on the boards. Thank you, Edgar, Beverly, Elizabeth, Sylvia for co-hosting. Thank you, everybody, for participating. I am so excited about the poll boards. Let's go out there. Let's share this information.
Ciao, bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
See you on the
Good
call
night.
board.
See you then. Good night, everyone.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Good night.
Bye, bye, Queenie.
Bye-bye.
Love from Panama.
Love you.
Bye, Queenie.
Bye-bye, Natalie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Choo.